some losses they never would know. Took the long route, they had cut me before. We was down bad, talking broken and broke. Now I'm dealing, hoping it's all for the low.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome back to Highs Alone, the Bros. We in the building, baby. You know what time it is, man. Hey, yo, this is low-key emergency power. We low-key should have went live, but hopefully nothing crazy happens by the time y'all get this. Listen, man, I'm going to do some intros real quick because we got a new face on the screen. Man, y'all already know who it is. It's Nucci Bo, the business. What up, Nucci Bo? How you, boy?
Yeah. Just day 19 or whatever, you know, being a champ. Address me as champ.
Day 19, he counted the days.
Dang.
That man on it.
Day 19, 2 hours, 14 minutes until you die. Hey, yo, shout out to my guy, $8. $8 was happening. What's good with you, my boy?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Just trying to recover from the stupidity of the news earlier today about one of my beloved Nick players going over to Boston, which makes absolutely no sense. But we'll cover that. We'll cover that. We'll get there. But that's how I'm feeling. You ask how I'm feeling. You ask how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling. Like I'm just trying to recover and get my mind right. You know what I'm saying? Then I took a walk. You know what I mean? I punched a baby. And then I got up out of there, you know what I'm saying?
We do not condone that on this platform.
Not at all. Unless if one of your guys gets traded, then it might be passable. You know what I mean? People will understand. Maybe.
For sure.
Sorry, baby. Sorry to the baby.
Sorry to the baby. And of course, y'all have seen him a few times at this point. My dog, my brother. What's good, Ma? What's good with you?
Hey man, live and direct. Let's get to it, baby. I'm just happy to be here.
Yes, sir, my boy. And y'all, listen, lastly, I got my dog, my big bro, man, Texas Tough Cameron Lee, Spring Valley head coach. What up, my boy? How you?
Good, brother. Appreciate you having me. Let's get to it. Excited to talk some hoop.
Come on, man. My dog started he was potting through the text, so I'm hyped to have him on the show. Hey, but listen, speaking of Cam, matter of fact, Cam, since you're a special guest, I don't know if y'all seen it online, man. Cam had one of the biggest topics we about to talk today. He had one of the biggest topics in his gym at Valley. Ja Morant was working out with Cam and at the facility. How was it having Ja in the Met, bro, and getting to chop it up with him?
I mean, obviously it's dope to have, dude been all NBA, all-star in your gym, and you see that, that you got those type of talent walking through. So that's first and foremost, that was big. But getting to talk to him for a little bit, I didn't want to overcrowd him with a lot going on. He actually got traded while he was working out in the gym.
No.
Yeah, it was
wow.
Crazy, so that was crazy. He didn't expect it. He didn't think he was going to Portland. But, just being around and, getting to talk to his pops and his team, they said that was one of the places that they had on the list, like top 5 places for him to go.
Wow.
And, so I think it's a good fit personally, hoop-wise. With Ja handling the ball, Dame can run off screens. He can space the floor. He could just be the three-point shooter. Dame can get hot.
For sure.
With Denny Avia and then Clingan down low. I mean, I feel like they had a good team. And I think adding him, they're gonna be tough. Got to keep Drew though, because somebody got to guard.
I don't think they keeping Drew.
So it's either Drew or Scoot.
Scoot, I'ma holler.
If you gotta choose, okay. So better question: if you're a team and you want, which one do you pick? Which one do you take?
I want Drew.
But
everybody,
but Drew
it depends on your situation.
I was about to say that to me, it depends on where you at. Who at the Nets? If you the Nets, you go get Scoot.
For sure.
Right.
You feel me? Like that's what I mean. But yeah,
100%.
And he actually played better towards the end, so it's gonna be interesting. They got too many guards. I don't think you trade Shaedon Sharp. He's too athletic, can shoot it.
He's gone, brother.
Hey, if you can get another 4-man or for him, somebody who can help in that spot, I might, or a true wing, because Drew he can guard anybody, but
yeah,
I think they got a log jam. But I'm excited this for Ja. Shout out to him. Show major love, to my staff and everybody involved. Was very personable. Told him anytime he's back in the city, pull up the Valley. Shoot, this is your new home in the city. So it was dope, bro. It was dope.
That's dope. That's super dope.
First of all,
that's super dope.
I didn't even know that, but to know that, bro, you was with him when the news dropped is actually insane, bro. That's fire. Like, I know you was tripping in there, probably looking all over the place, like what they on,
Yeah.
like.
Cam, how did you react being that you was with, bro? Like, you
Right.
can't do too much, but I know you was tripping.
Yeah,
I
it's
would be
funny because
tripping.
so like a guy like that's pretty much like Ja's uncle. I coach against him. He's the coach at Sumter High, and we were
Uh-huh.
literally like maybe 3 minutes ago talking about. I was like, "You think they're gonna trade him?" He was like, "I think Memphis is just playing hardball. I don't think they're really gonna. They're just trying to send a message." I went to go sit down on the floor and stretch a little bit, and literally like 4 or 5 minutes later, my phone went off and said Ja Morant traded to Portland.
So what did you do?
Oh, I ran right to him with the phone. I was just like, look, I didn't
Oh.
want to make a scene. I'm like, yo, look. And his AAU team, the representative, like I guess with his management was in there. So dude was chilling at first, and then next thing you know, his phone was going off the hook, nonstop for like maybe the next hour, hour and a half.
Yeah.
And so they was like, damn, it was,
Yeah. I
so
can only imagine.
yeah, so he's
Right.
headed out there now. So yeah, that's pretty dope, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So how are y'all feeling, fellas? Like let's get into that. We'll start there. Obviously, we talked about somebody got to go because they got 4 guards. You got Dame, Drew,
All
5 technically. Yeah. So what? Jaylen Brown was the move. Portland was in the hunt for Jaylen Brown. We
I
were
thought
hearing.
that would have been. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That was a perfect fit. I thought they would have pressed that more. Man, and I don't even know. Well, no, because he's not in Boston anymore, and I don't know if Philly would ever want to. Like they don't need any more guards either. But I don't know who you would give up. Like Scoot and Drew probably would be the 2 most like valuable assets that they would have that we trade value worthy. But it's still I I mean I guess Cam answered that earlier. Like what are you gonna do with both those guards? Like are you gonna start both of them? But I guess yeah, Dame's mobility might be a little bit limited in the beginning part, so he's probably better off coming off the ball and not having the ball in his
Yeah.
hands so much. He'd be free to shoot. I just don't know how that holds up long term. You know what I mean? Like as far as down the road, but I don't think they're thinking that far ahead as with this particular group of players. They just trying to make something work, and they got Ja. They got Ja. It's I don't know if that's a bad thing. It's if he gets to play this season and if he's focused and hooping, we already know what Ja could bring. So Portland should be exciting. They have more moves to make clearly.
Yeah.
The way Scoot was playing in the end of the year was so special to me. Trading him just seems crazy. Like I was when Scoot was coming out of high school. I was in Atlanta watching him play. Y'all know I lived there, so I went to go watch him play. And I was in high. I was like, oh, professional already.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been waiting to see what I just saw for a while now. And I know the front office is the same thing is like, oh, he's coming alive now. Trading him right now seems like it's too soon to me.
Y'all's only 26 though.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about,
Yeah.
no. I'm just saying for Scoot, trading Scoot, and I agree. But I'm saying like, it depends, I guess, with their front office or what the organization is trying to do. Are you all in on? Let's go try to win right now while we got John Dame, or do we push the development of Scoot to where he's gonna be, and we can keep him here for a little bit longer, and we can see what we can get down the road longer.
Now they
That's
chose.
all.
I don't know
They
if that
chose.
works.
Like,
I
they
don't know
chose.
if that
now, bro.
works. They got it.
now.
Scoot
Scoot's
is
not Ty Crane.
He's not.
He's not.
Scoot's value is not going to get higher than it is right now, especially now that
Exactly.
they got
I
Ja.
don't know.
He's not going to hit the
It's
floor as much.
over.
He's not going to play as much. They got too
Oh, no,
many
no.
guards. If they don't trade none of them and keep all of them, Scoot's never going to touch the floor. So if they have to make a move, and if they do, it's going to end up being Scoot because his value is going to plummet as the season goes and his minutes come down.
Precisely.
Don't forget, he was stinky before he was good.
He
wasn't
was.
very good.
He was.
He wasn't
He
very
was.
good.
He was.
Mhm.
I agree.
Yeah.
Nooch,
So,
what was you about to say?
Scoot is not Ty Crane. I don't know why we giving this much a subject about Scoot. He's out of there. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. And
New
you still got to get rid of
Orleans.
Drew too.
Yep.
So-
No,
so-
you don't. No. You keep Drew for playoff purposes. Like unless you could get something good. But that's why you allow Dame and Ja to be a backcourt because you got Drew coming off the bench.
Okay, so realistically, right? So Cam said keep Shaden Sharp. If you're not going after Jaylen Brown, the biggest assets you have that you could trade to get something big back is going to be Shaden Sharp and Drew or Scoot. I think if they want to go after Trey Murphy, they can get it done with Scoot and Shaden Sharp and keep Drew Holiday. It just depends on what role Drew Holiday wants to continue to play at this point in his career. I see him with another year or two being a bigger asset somewhere else. So it's like, what does he want too? But I guess before we get off of Portland, what's the move? What's the player? And what does the package look like?
I think we forgetting how good Denny Avia is too, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
He's great.
I
He's
ain't, we ain't
emerging.
talk about trade him. We ain't talking about
No,
trade
I'm
him.
just
Yeah.
saying, like,
We ain't talking about trade
I
him.
honestly don't think that I say that to say like I don't think they need to make a crazy move. I think you just probably build
Yeah.
up the edges now because I don't know. Trey Murphy's gonna take at least one first round pick.
yeah,
He's
for
gonna want
sure.
it first, and his salary he making what damn near 30.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he making almost 30 million. So I think
Mhm.
that's a big ass. I mean, I don't think they'll make a move now. They might, give it the first 20 games and see how it starts. And then if it's struggling, then they'll probably try to fix it. But I think they got a decent squad. Just build the bench. And did they keep Robert Williams or is he gone?
They got him. He signed back.
He got him.
They solid down there. They good down low.
Yeah,
Robert,
they
Robert and
super
Diddy, yeah.
good.
Robert and Diddy,
Yeah.
yeah.
You got a point, bro. I ain't lying. They're youthful as well right now.
Right.
I think they chose their future in Ja, giving Dame like a crutch to finish out what he wants to do. But as soon as he slides, whether that's 3 years, 4 years, Ja's still 30.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So he's in the midst of his prime. By
Right.
then, they've given him the keys. So he gonna continue to rock out. Ja about to
Right.
turn it up, and that's no bias. I just really believe in bro. But
Team motivated.
He's too talented not to.
Yeah.
yeah, second chance, bro. I think he understands. All
Yeah.
right, bet. All right, moving on, man. Giannis Antetokounmpo, we talked about this. I feel like we talked about this before on the last pod.
Yeah.
We did because it had just happened.
Okay, bet. So, really quickly, where is Miami doing? Like
shooting.
They trying to get shooters. They trying to build the roster out. They trying to give Giannis all of the space he's gonna need by going after a bunch of shooters, and that's super smart. I don't know if there's any other way to build up that team. I don't know if they have any championship expectations up front, but that's Pat Riley and Spoelstra, so that's probably exactly what they have in mind, especially when they trade for Giannis. But the roster's starting to round out. They still got people they can go after. The Bradley Beal's still on the table. There's the Braun's still out there, but I don't think he's coming back
Braun
because
to Miami doesn't make no sense at all.
it makes a lot of basketball sense if they can get him for cheap, but that's just not going to happen
No.
because
That's
it's
a
not.
nasty front court with
That's
Bron,
nasty.
Giannis, and Bam. Like I'm packing it in.
hey,
True
no,
Hey yo,
nah. Hey,
my fault. I'm packing the defense in the paint.
There you go. All right.
There we go.
There you go. Very specific.
Yeah.
Very specific.
No more.
Yeah.
yo.
That's what we on.
My fault.
That's what we on. Let me know now, because we gonna get the shooting. Let's get the shooting.
I think that front court would be nasty.
I'm gonna start airing
I'm desperately trying to get this thing back on the rails.
That's what we on.
I'm trying to get this thing back on the rails
Yeah.
badly. Like
It's all,
no. But yeah,
Thank
that's a nasty front court. I agree. Like, but it wouldn't make no sense for him to go there. But Miami's making moves. They still got time. The roster that they got right now is not what they're gonna roll out in October. So we'll see what happens. But it's starting to look like something.
all
A
right.
little bit.
All right, so boom, they got Tim Hardaway Jr.
Yep.
What I'm hearing is Duncan Robinson opted out. He's looking to come back to Miami. Let's say he does. Is that enough shooting, or are they missing something else?
Hey.
Do we believe in Davion Mitchell? What's going on?
Let me add this though. I heard that Bradley Beal's going there too.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear that?
Yeah.
I heard it, but I don't care.
He got a bad hip. If that hip ain't right, is it? I mean,
it's raps, bro.
Right.
A hip is like a back issue. Like those two
it's not
things
going
are
nowhere.
bad.
Right. But if they could get him cheap and he plays like limited minutes and gives you something, that's worth it.
He better shoot the leather off that ball.
You're gonna have to just to make it work. But they do need shooting. They just need shooting in different positions. Like they need to be able to stretch the floor with whoever they got out there, or space the floor with whoever they got out there. I think like they would have to get, if they're gonna get any more shooting, just get it positionally. Because I don't know if you really they need a point guard. That I know for sure.
I'm gonna say that too.
They don't really have a point guard yet. They ain't got that situated. And once they got to get a point guard that can move the ball and kind of get out the way pretty much, because that Giannis is still gonna have the ball in his hands pretty much.
Davion could do that though, and he could be the point of attack on defense. That's what they need.
I think Giannis might turn up Davion. Not for nothing. I actually thought about it. Davion's a dog defensively.
Yeah,
like he'll get after it. And with Giannis out there, he'll turn him up a little bit more, and he'll be successful. So I still think they should go get if they have a opportunity to get a better starting point guard, go get one if you can find them for the low. If not, then roll out Davion and see what happens. But I ain't scared. I'm a Knicks fan, so I ain't scared.
Does anybody know what the Heat offered Norman before he took the Nets deal?
No.
Chicago.
Oh, Chicago. My fault. Chicago.
They couldn't afford him, though. I don't think they could have afforded.
No, yeah, I don't think they could have either. But I wonder, like, I just wonder, like, how much more it was, because they kind of needed Norman back for sure. They really
did. Sure. They did. I thought so too. But he must have got a bag. So
yeah.
Well, you clearly got a bag.
45. You get 45.
45 over 2.
Yeah.
I'll
take it.
Hey man, look. Go get your paper.
Norman 33.
Yeah, exactly. So exactly.
Yo, Club 520 was trying to get that man bag for the last year or two, bro.
Yeah.
Them boys wanted him to get a bag, so
they did.
But that's lit. Hey man, so let's go ahead and get to it. Jaylen Brown traded to the Philadelphia 76ers for Paul George.
What is this? Okay, I don't.
You said peanut M&Ms, bro?
Yeah, peanut
God.
Are they even a peanut M&M?
Because that's gas. Yeah. Like, I don't know.
Bro. It might be the plain ones.
What's going on, champ?
It might be the plain ones. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know
4 picks.
Boston traded Jaylen Brown over there. Jaylen Brown didn't sign there. Like, you traded Jaylen Brown, who was the dude that was carrying your team through a whole season last season, to the team that beat you in the playoffs last season, for Paul George. I guess I'm of the mindset that this is not going to be it. They have to be working something else out.
This is it, brother.
This is it.
I can't work. But wow, what does this do for you, bro? Like, honestly,
this is it, brother.
What does that do for you? Like, you know what Paul George is going to do? He's going to have an amazing 8 minutes in the first quarter and disappear for the rest of the games in the playoffs next season. Like, if y'all had championship hopes, or at least trying to beat us, I don't know if trading for Paul George was the move, bro. Like, I just
getting rid of your best player all year. I don't understand.
It's addition by subtraction. First off, they trying to just get away from Jaylen Brown. Finally, they got a reason to kind of get away from him. He's talking crazy. Let's just get him out of here type stuff. They shopped him. It didn't work out. So they got to do something. I get that part, but to trade him to the team that beat you is nuts to me. And I just don't get it. Trade him anywhere. Trade him to Utah. Get him out the Eastern Conference.
Yes.
Why would you want to see him?
Is crazy.
They traded him down the road.
Why do you want to see him? Why would you want to do that? You're putting out a super motivated Jaylen Brown, and he still don't necessarily have his own team, because that's still going to be Maxey's team, and at some point, BJ.
Jaylen.
Big bank, take little
Jaylen. Yeah.
All right. I can see it. Yeah, true. Enough said. I take that back. But it's still don't. I don't know what you're doing, Boston.
Okay,
you're confusing me.
So I got a question. I'll start with Cam. We'll roll to Nucci and then Mars. So they got significantly older too. What I pay attention to is the whole move in the direction that they turned it to, right? So they got off Jaylen Brown, and they picked up Mike Conley. Okay,
he's a locker room.
They did.
He's a great locker room guy, but it sounds like they picked him up to play.
He was barely playing in
Nah, he'd be a third string behind Peyton.
Yeah.
He's gonna have
a rotation spot.
I feel like he will, but we'll see. I whatever. But that's your take. And then they added Mitchell Robinson and Paul George. Can you put a guess to what they're trying to do with picking up those 3 players? What's going on?
I feel like Boston, they messed up by being greedy trying to get Giannis. I think them doing that and then throwing Jaylen Brown out there, it kind of messed up everything, because you got to think everybody was trying to model them with the wings, having 2 elite wings that can play both sides of the basketball, can score, both can go for 30, have shooting, have somebody to protect the rim. I think they should have just rolled with it. You just won a championship 2 years ago. Tatum had to be healthy. He got hurt again if it was me, I'd probably run it back. But I think getting rid of Jaylen Brown, we already know the misconception about him. Smart guy. He's outspoken. He goes against the machine. So I think that's part of it, trying to get rid of him. I mean, you did get older. I would have to see how many years PG has on his contract, because I know he's making a good, good money. But you got to think in a year or two that might free up a lot of space to go after somebody else. Tatum will be a little older. You might can go get somebody else. But I think they got worse. You see the division with the Knicks, who just won. You got Philly, just got better. I mean,
Toronto.
Now, hey, the happiest man in the division got to be Embiid, because I don't got to do nothing now.
Yeah,
nothing. So y'all can stop talking about me. Yeah, y'all can stop talking about me now.
Yeah, I got 30 points.
Now I'm really about to sit down.
Yeah, right. I can chill. Chill. These two dudes can carry the team, and we already beat Boston, so we really just aiming for the Knicks. I think Brad Stevens, I like what he does usually, but this one today, I'm not a fan of this move. I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
All right, Nooch, what you think?
Totally agree.
Yeah, it's obviously a plot for something bigger as far as a move clause, but I think this sets up with only Trey Murphy. You get Trey Murphy somehow, maybe trade what you just traded with the Sixers and try to get that going. I don't really see nobody else out there like that. You maybe could try to swing a Zach LaVine or something like that, and that don't even make sense. But I think Trey Murphy, though, you do that, you don't look too bad. You got Mitchell Robinson. You got some good pickups. It's still a horrible, nasty looking trade. Just first like today knowing this, but Brad Stevens was executive of the year a couple of times. I'm just gonna give him the benefit of the doubt of having another move in his pocket somehow, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. Maul, what you got?
Trey Murphy's a free agent, right?
No.
So they got trade for him. So they got trade for him.
Yeah.
Who have to make a trade now? Like what's their trade value with those guys?
I would hate this because now it would make no sense, but Derek White
gotta go.
You can't trade Derek White. You can't trade Derek White.
I know. Last year though.
You can.
I mean, bro, the rest of that team from that championship starting five, he's the last one left.
And you trade Derek White, right? So then Mike Conley definitely has a play. That team isn't that good. Let's be honest.
Now
with Mike at the point guard.
You cannot trade a functional, a good. Let me be more literate. A good Celtics team is not Mike. Mike Conley doesn't play on that team. And you gotta have. And we said this before they traded Drew. It's gotta be. You got it right now. The way that team is made up, they need either Derek or Drew on that team to work right now. You need a good veteran guard who plays great defense and can control the pace of the game. And Peyton Pritchard is coming along, but he's not there yet. You still need a Derek White or a Drew. So I don't see how you trade. I don't see a world in which you trade Derek White to go get Trey. And maybe it works, but
you could trade one of those picks to get Drew though, and then you right back if you got Trey Murphy.
They gave up 4 picks though
to get
Oh no!
They got 4.
They got 4 picks.
They got 4. Yeah,
two first round, 2 second.
Yeah.
If you get Trey Murphy, Derek got to go. You right, Nooch. Derek got to go if you getting Trey Murphy. He got to go.
He has to. That's all they gonna want.
That's the only thing that's of value. He's the only asset they would have.
Then that's a log jam though with Trey, JT, and PG.
Yeah,
right.
It don't even make sense. Like,
unless somebody slide into a power forward, maybe
JT starts at the 4.
Yeah, I was about to say he gonna put JT at 4.
Yeah, then you playing small. Yo, they're gonna end up shooting 1,000 threes just like they did before. Like this is nonsensical,
and that's why you pick up Mitch.
Even as we're talking this out, that's why we're not in front office. Because even as we're talking out right now, we don't see how this works right now. And if we were to go like, if we had to guess how the first game would be played or who would be on that roster, like it just doesn't make sense to me right now. It just doesn't make sense.
It is only July 1st. Like none of these rosters are complete. There's still going to be plenty moves made. It's just like, when you take the trades at face value, it don't necessarily seem like they work. Like, especially this one. I do not know why you would trade for Paul George. I do not know why you would trade Jaylen Brown for Paul George. I'm pretty sure you could have found something. But again, we'll see what happens come the 15th.
there's no way I didn't get Edgecombe out of this deal if I'm Boston. But hey,
Right.
Right.
Yo,
I don't
that's
know how that
yeah.
happens. Them picks are not going to be worth it. They're going to be a mid first round team
Because they're
at
gonna do
worst.
well.
At
Yeah.
worst, they're going to be a mid first round team. At best, they're going not going to be the pick is going to be worthless because they're going to be really good. So I don't. How does this help you, Boston? Like even let's look big picture. Like the moves that are out there that y'all would need. Yeah, it really don't matter until you adjust your play style because that's ultimately what lost you the playoffs last year. Y'all didn't switch your play style. Y'all kept beating a dead horse, and when it didn't work, you got upset and left. Like y'all got to find ways to kind of add some versatility to the offense and try to do different things. I don't know if it's so much trades that y'all need as much as it is adopting a new philosophy for when the one that you go to the most don't work. Like y'all are like real stubborn with the threes. Like y'all shoot 65 threes and make 13 of them and do it again the next day because that's just how y'all play. It don't, I don't know if it's trades y'all need to be doing, especially if this is what you're going to get out of it. Like y'all bugging Boston. Brad Stevens, you earned too much credit, but you look
Yeah.
crazy today.
He lost it, man. He lost it.
Yeah.
I just to put a bow on this, I think the Sixers won. I still just hate it because I didn't want to see Jaylen Brown go there. Like, I like it
Mm-mm.
because he fits the dog pedigree, but they're unhealthy in Philly,
it's
man.
not a good organization. You're right.
It's
Yeah, that's
not, you
right.
know what I'm
That's
saying?
yeah, it's not. That's
It's
true.
a
It's
it's
not.
a setup, it's a trick, it's a trap.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
I don't want to see him fall into that and end up being Dolo again, but he's a lone wolf type of guy. And so, bro,
Right.
all I know is I'm rooting for him. But
They
yo,
just signed
I'm
Dean Wade too. I thought it was an underrated pickup.
True.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a pretty good pickup.
Who did?
he's
Oh,
pretty
he went. Where he went?
He was in
Celtics.
Philly.
Philly.
Oh, Philly, my fault.
He went to
Yeah,
Philly.
he's starting
Yeah.
foreman.
he went to Philly, but he weak, man. Brunson gave him like 20, like 12 in a row.
That's
But
Brunson though.
yeah, we can't. Yeah,
That's the MVP, Finals MVP.
I know, man. That joint just look crazy,
That's
bro.
a good observation, disciple. Preach, tabernacle.
Preach.
Hey man, that man
Hey,
traumatized me, dog.
hey, man.
Hey, but yo, I'm sitting in Charlotte, y'all, and I ain't gonna lie, man. The streets is pissed, bro. Charlotte
Hmm.
gave up our second overall pick, um, in the draft of 6, 7 years ago, and Lamelo Ball. They sent him to Minnesota for Nas Reed. Um, Josh Green went along with Lamelo Ball, a decent defensive guy. And then a slew of picks as well came this way. So how we feeling about Nas Reed being in Charlotte and Melo being with Ant Edwards in Minnesota?
This trade happened last week, right? So we are about a week removed from that trade.
Roughly, yeah, it
Less
was like
than.
yeah, it's less than we didn't
Oh,
pod since then, so it's fresh for us.
okay. I at first when the trade happened, I didn't for Minnesota, I didn't think it made any sense. I didn't think LaMelo Ball's philosophy on basketball would mesh well. Like I just thought it was from a parent stars standpoint, selling tickets, I don't think you could get more box office than putting LaMelo Ball and Anthony Edwards in the backcourt. I think that's great. But
Hmm.
if we talking about a team that just went to the Western Conference Finals 2 times in a row outside of this year, does LaMelo Ball push you over the line, get you into the finals, especially if you're going to lose Nas Reed, right? So it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense at the time, but now again, I had to just it's too early to tell what they're going to do. Let's see what they do later on. I like it for Charlotte though. I like Nas Reed in Charlotte. I think Nas Reed in Charlotte works. It works from the standpoint of they're not going to play the same style of basketball that they were playing last year with Melo being, on another team. They're going to play a 3-point shooting, you know, spread offense where everybody's going to be able to shoot. Nas can shoot. It works. It's not bad for Charlotte. It
It is
is
bad for Charlotte. And I'll ask a season ticket holder in Cameron Lee. Cam, are you keeping your tickets or are you selling them and
yeah.
asking the front office to give you your money back?
I mean, they already locked in, but I see it from two sides. Like I've been going to a lot of Hornets games for maybe like the last 10 years, and I've seen how terrible they are. So this year to see them play towards the end of the year, they were really good. They were connected. They were playing. Melo was finally healthy. Knipple had a great year. Brandon Miller was healthy. Moose killing it. Miles Bridges having a good year. So I was a little upset when I first saw that they traded Melo. But looking at the other side, you got to think like in a year, Melo's up for another deal.
Yeah.
He hasn't been healthy. Do you want to give somebody who's going to miss 60 games a year 300? You want to give him 300 million, right?
Yeah.
Like that's a
Great
big
question.
ass. So I kind of see it like that. And the kid they drafted, Christian Anderson, he played. Shout out to my guy, Coach Stoneman. He played for him at Oak Hill. So I got to see him a couple times and then watch him at Texas Tech. He's no Melo ball, but he can play and he can shoot it. So if you're gonna play through Brendan Miller and Khan, CA can space the floor and make shots at a high clip. So I hate to see him go, but I understand it's a business part. As far as Minnesota, it's like your brother said, it's gonna be box office, bro. That's an AAU team right there, right? That's an AAU team. That backcourt is crazy. And watching the playoffs, Ant was out there on one leg. He had nobody else that could score with him. And you add Melo now, you give Melo one-on-one where he's not the focal point. I think Melo can play that second fiddle and go get 20, 25 a game and can still go get you 8 or 9 assists as well.
Facts.
Now he gonna have to guard somebody, but good thing they got Ant and they got Jaylen. Both of those guys compete. So I put Melo on the weakest matchup out of on the wing. Not to get off topic, but if I'm LeBron James and money don't matter, I'm going there.
What I just say today?
That's where I'm going.
I just said that, and y'all said it makes no sense.
So
we gonna get there.
No,
who said it makes no sense?
I think that's just
I love that.
Take.
I like it. It's not spicy at all. Like it's a fit, and he don't even have to do much. Like he would just go there.
He does. He
do much. Yeah, he's not going to be statistically relied upon. He's going to have to lead and be a presence and all of that type of stuff, but he's not going to have to do but so much.
That's too much seasoning in one pot to me, bro. With different people, how they play, bro. LaMelo shoots NBA street threes, bro.
They really do.
But imagine if he holds it in, like being around Braun. I think Ant is going to turn Melo up, like as far as being a dog competing. But getting an OG that, like, you can't say nothing if this is OG Braun. If we get Melo to like tone it down, take 2 or 3 less of those wild threes, right, and play some winning basketball. He got talent. We all know the boy. And already got that dog in him. He just need to learn how to win. OG Braun go over there, average 16 and 7, and chill, and then turn up in the playoffs. And you got Jaden. Jaden McDaniels is really good, bro.
So is Braun
really good.
Is LeBron coming off the bench?
No, he started
now.
He's gonna start. He's gonna start.
So he'll start at the 4. So it'll be Melo and Jaden, Braun, Rudy.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's actually now you. Oh my gosh, Lo,
that's not bad.
That's not bad.
Bro.
That's a contender right there.
I just said this in the chat. That'd be a waste.
I don't remember saying that in the chat. And if you said it, I would have.
I think I probably did say it, bro. I'll tell you what I was thinking. I think LeBron got to be in a place where he don't have to do much. It's funny, Cam said 16 and 7. I think that's where he transitions this year. But his 16 and 7 got to really be 30 and 10 on based on impact, the way it landed. And I think as long as his 16 and 7 is impactful in that way, wherever he's at, they'll be successful. If y'all are saying that LaMelo and Ant can carry it just as far as they need to for his 16 and 7 and be impactful, then bet. But I see other teams that he can go to right now and average 16 and 7, and they dog everybody. And Minnesota's like,
let's wait.
Okay,
we'll get
all right.
Minnesota could be one of them teams. Like I really don't. I don't see that being a bad move on his part. But I do agree.
Well,
your point is more so what he could do on a team. Like his 16 and 7 and mean something to a different team, a little bit more than to a different team.
Yeah, it might be the 16 and 7 that goes from a 50-win team to a 60+ win team. You know what I'm saying? Because of his 16 and 7. But I don't know. Maul, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, before we leave, and this is really what I was thinking. So they lost Julius Randle, and you bring in LaMelo.
Mm-hmm.
Who stresses me out least on offense? Julius Randle or LaMelo? LaMelo is more box office, but the shots he shoot, you just be sitting on pins and needles like you got to make that. Julius Randle will come down and see 5 people and still shoot the ball.
Yeah, I'm
Melo
going.
can get shots for other people though.
Yeah,
Listen,
that's the
Lamelo. No,
difference.
I agree. I agree. Lamelo is more of a playmaker. I'm not saying that. I'm just
Yeah.
talking about. I'm just talking about in totality and with winning basketball to be specific. They will both stress you out watching them play. And that's my
Right.
point. But Lamelo's going to make that team better than Julius would,
Right.
and still losing Julius Randle. That's why it's going to be something else is going to happen with that team because now you lose Nas and Julius. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
What are we doing? It
trading
makes no
Nas
sense.
hurts.
It makes no sense. And I told y'all, I was on the last pod, I was like, I think it's time for Nas to start. Start Nas at the 4 or 5.
Right.
Now, I want to go see what he do on the Hornets. I want to go see.
Who's the Timberwolves backup 5?
Exactly.
Nobody.
Who?
They don't have one.
Who?
They got to go get one. That's it.
They
They
You got to go get a backup 5, but possibly somebody who can space the floor.
they need another. They need a backup 4 too because Jaden could slide to the 4, but he's starting.
Yeah, I don't want Jaylen at the 4. I don't want him at the 4.
Guards
Yeah.
start
I
everybody.
don't want him at the 4
You need a
personally.
backup 4. You got AO coming off the bench.
You know would have been perfect for them, bro. But he signed with the Pistons, John Collins. That would have been
Yeah,
perfect.
that's
Yeah.
where I thought he was gonna go,
He wants
bro.
too much
Yeah.
chicken though.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
definitely way too much chicken, which I don't think he's worth because he didn't play that well last year.
You know, and the Clippers was terrible.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
what are we signing him for? Like he's a room shaker.
That's probably why they gave him the 2-year deal.
And
It's
speaking
still a
of,
lot of chicken on 2 years
I
though.
still like that for Detroit though. They needed something,
Yeah,
especially if they're gonna lose
facts.
For
Darren.
sure. For sure. But he probably would have been better on Minnesota in
Yeah.
our eyes.
For sure. All right, let's get to it, man. The Lakers. Bron did it, y'all. He opted out. He let them boys know he's not pulling back up to the crib. And he's open to take a minimal deal to be happy on another team. He could take as low as a vet minimum, which means he has a list of the league. They keep updating it. It's a list of all the NBA teams. And it started with LA obviously being an X, but now the Spurs are off that list because they picked up Tobias, which was pretty much the same role he would have played. OG, not making too much bread that could help them move the needle. So 28 teams left. First of all, before we get to Bron, because I know that's what we really want to talk about, and Maul, I'll let you start this segment out. How we feel about the Luka era and what's left, the moves that Rob Pelinka made, and what does the Lakers look like this season coming up with Bron leaving?
as a Laker fan, I'm Rob Pelinka's biggest hater.
He been hating.
Cam on my line?
Nah.
I hate him. I hate him. Everything he's done up until this point, I hate him.
Hey, he done got y'all some. He got y'all some stuff though.
He got y'all a lot.
He does not get credit for Luka. He does not get credit for Luka.
Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he does.
He does not get credit for Luka at all.
He the one that went to lunch with the stupid dude, whoever did that.
Nico.
Nico.
Freaky
Nico.
But yeah, like
damn, Nico.
It's your freaking uncle.
He don't get credit for Luka. What we're doing right now, though, everything we'll be doing right now, it's coming along. It's coming along. I ain't happy. I'm not happy. I really wish we could have got Duran instead of Wessler, but Wessler's still good. We've been trying to get him the last 4 years.
Kessler.
Yes, Kessler. I'm sorry. We've been trying to get him the last 6 years. We finally pulled it off as soon as AD and we get rid of Bron. So so we finally get him. The other
Quentin Grimes was a good signing.
Yeah, Quentin Grimes was a good signing.
Quentin Grimes was a great signing. Yeah.
So let's go. So you got Colin Sexton's 2 years, 19 million.
I like Colin too. Yeah. I like Colin.
Quentin Grimes 4 years, 60 million. But y'all gave your biggest contracts to Walker Kessler, 4 years, 130 million, and two future first and 2 swaps. And then y'all threw Austin Reeves the super bag.
And we signed Buddy from Toronto though. He's nice though.
Yeah, I did the big. I actually did my research, Nooch. Remember I was asking you who he was?
Yeah, I looked it up too.
Yeah, he's decent.
He's nice. I remember him. He's nice.
He's a factor. Mm-hmm.
I like overall what they did, but go ahead, Lo.
Nah, go ahead. I wasn't gonna say nothing. Go ahead, Nooch.
Nah, yeah, because if y'all didn't mention the QG acquisition, that's what I was gonna say. Like getting Quentin Grimes, getting Walker Kessler. If you were gonna lose Bron, and you're gonna get players to supplement the loss, you're at least doing it right now. You definitely need somebody else, but they look like they're getting more of a whole team. I like Colin Sexton over Marcus Smart because of youth, and they pretty much are the same person. You got Kessler, who you never had as a big, and so you still have Ayton. You still have a couple pieces. I think you get Rui and somebody else, and you in business for at least
Yeah, you gotta get.
a six spot.
A 6 spot. I'll up that. I'll say 4. If
Nah.
they could round, out,
Third, actually, yeah.
I think they could. I think they could. If health being the number one thing that you got to pay attention to when you got all of these players like Kessler coming off the injury he had with Luka's injury history, if they could be healthy and just play the way everybody expects them to play, they're a top 4 team in the West.
4 is tough, but I get it because now that you think about it, this team is legit built just for Luka.
Yeah.
Just for Luka.
Yeah.
It's just for Luka. It's a feature
Yeah.
Luka. Everything is for this is all for him. And we
Yeah.
know if you put a real team together where everybody's specialists and do what they're supposed to do,
Yeah.
they could be really good. Luka's talent is enough to make that team a 4 seed. With the team that they got right now, they a 4 seed. Like they could again, they gotta stay healthy. They still got a couple of roster tweaks to make, but they solid, man. Super solid. I like what the Lakers did.
I agree with you, Ant. Thinking about that fact that they did it for Luka, it makes a lot more sense. He has a lot of 3-point threats. We know he likes to get off ball screens and throw like those super crazy cross court passes to the corner spots.
To the other side, yep.
Yeah, he made guys look really, really good. Like what's the dude that got traded to the Lakers from Dallas? The big man.
Maxi Kleber.
They made like he made Kleber look way better than he was with those type of looks. Cam, what you think, bro? I know you a Laker fan too.
Yeah. First off, we talked about Bron opting out. My thing that like I'm not sad to see Bron go, but like I feel like if this is how you feel, bro, you could have took a pay cut. Imagine if we had LeBron with Kessler too. You want LeBron on a minimum with Kessler and Luka and AR still. It's a much better team. I'm trying to figure out what he's looking for, free agency, because you're gonna be a third or fourth option wherever you go now at this stage of your career. If you're trying to win the championship. That's one. But 2, Pelinka, I think the moves have been good. We needed a vertical threat with Kessler, a rim protector. We got the backcourt, we ain't stopping nobody. So we're gonna have to score
nobody
120 a game to keep it a beam. We got to score 120. So adding him, he can block shots, he can score around the rim. Looking at his film, I mean, he's in Utah, so I'm gonna be real. I didn't watch a lot of their games, but he can hit the tray a little bit too.
That's all you
in the
need.
corner.
That's all you need around Luka.
Yep.
So that's with Luka. We already know he gonna open him up at the basket. I'm trying to catch myself. At the basket with the lobs, right? Dunks and stuff. So that's gonna be good. And
boy, yo, I had a whistle
close
over here, bro.
It's about to get flagrant. It's about to be flagrant.
Clean it up.
It was about to be out the mud with camera lead.
Yeah, we
Dirty mouth, clean it
up. No cap, but hey, you potting though, but you just got excited, champ.
I got excited. I think the Sexton pickup, he shot like 40 from 3.
Yeah,
and he competes defensively. He can play on or off the ball. That's good. Quentin Grimes, he's used to playing with stars and get buckets. Like if say somebody, Austin Reeves gets hurt, he can fill into that 2 spot and get us 15, 18 to 20 a game.
For sure.
I'm interested to see how they fill out the rest of the roster. I think we do need another wing. We need a true wing, like a QG only like 6'4". We need somebody like 6'6" to 6'9".
Rui.
Yeah, but I don't know if do we have the money to pay Rui?
Yeah, you do
But
right now.
We might get Rui because the Spurs took Tobias. That's Rui's money right there. So hopefully we can keep Rui.
We keep Rui
as our starting 4.
Oh yeah,
I'm rolling.
Yeah, we special.
I'm
We special.
I'm rolling. So I think Rob is funny. I read something earlier in the week. I feel like he's trying to recreate the 24 Mavs all over again with Luka and Austin Reeves playing like Kyrie. You got your athletic big, right? And then you got your if we get Rui, that's like your PJ Washington can shoot, can defend, right?
Yep.
Then you got to have somebody else, another wing that can guard. So I think we're making moves in the right direction, and I hate to lose the picks, but yeah, we got Luka. I think we're gonna be winning.
Yeah,
it's gonna be worth much anyway. So
yeah, for sure. And I don't know if you got to really expound upon this or if you did or not.
For the
Me?
Lakers.
Yeah. Did you get to speak on this?
Yeah,
I spoke on it. Yeah, that's what I like it. I said they were fourth seed. That was kind of my thing.
That was it. Yeah. Neutral.
Yeah.
You good? You good on this?
yeah. Are we talking about potential bronze spots though?
Right now. Go ahead.
Philly, what's up? If he
Philly?
taking minimum contracts, why not?
I don't
Hell
like that.
I don't like
I don't
it.
like that.
You
I
want
don't
to
like it.
waste his last year
I don't
in
like it.
Philly?
Yeah,
I don't
I
like it.
don't know if he's going
I don't
back
like it.
east. I mean, he's going Cleveland. I think he's
I
going
don't
back
like
east.
it.
But shoot, that kind of changes the game. There's someone getting Jaylen Brown for Cleveland, so I don't know if he wants to follow that and star chase. But
The
we'll see.
Cam's point that he made earlier, where he said that LeBron is out there trying to be happy. He's willing to take a veteran minimum to be happy. I don't know if he'll find happiness in Philadelphia,
Or the
especially
Cavs.
Oh.
Or the
especially
Cavs.
In
come
the playoffs
playoff time.
though.
Like,
Or
yeah,
the
he's,
Cavs.
well, with the Cavs, yeah, because there's the storybook ending type thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
that
crib.
component.
But
This
if he
clearly is not about him chasing championships, because he didn't state that. It's not about him getting money. It's more about him closing out his career on his own terms type thing, which I'm all for it, especially for a player like LeBron. If you wanted to go back east, it probably make sense to go to Cleveland for that particular factor, because anything else, you look nasty, bro. Like, you going to Philly? You look crazy in a
That's
Philly jersey.
nasty.
I
You look
agreed about
nasty.
that up until today. I mean, I don't know, man. It's
Yeah,
just
that's nasty as hell. I wouldn't
That's
like that.
hey,
nasty.
you know what?
I'm booing the dog crap out of him.
Hey,
If he go
Yo.
to Philly, like, I don't, yo, the hell, heck no,
heavens
I
no.
wouldn't like
Matter of
that.
fact,
Heavens
Nooch,
no.
so you said your backup is Cleveland, though, you said.
Yeah, I mean, up until an hour ago, which is something I'm throwing out there as far as a team. You know what I mean? Like you could be the four there, and you don't have to do so much of the heavy lifting. So, but basketball, as far as basketball sense, maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, he's not gonna. He wouldn't fit. I don't know what he would do out in Philly. You just be out
Where
there
else he could go?
eating cheesesteaks.
Where else
Yeah,
can he go? Exactly.
yeah. I honestly would have wanted him to stay in LA. I agree with Cam. It just didn't make sense. If you wanted to truly be happy, you could have been happy on this team. This team is built for happiness, and you were already there. I don't know where you go. Like, you go to Golden State, that doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, how do we feel about that?
If you're trying to, okay, so then he's not lying when he says what he's saying. It has nothing to do with money, and it has nothing to do with championship chasing. I think he's content with his career. He just wants to compete still, so he's gonna go give it another go. Plus, he's the type of player that needs his send off, a proper send off. Like, LeBron James retiring needs to be something it happens in advance notice. And so therefore he got to go to a team he's gonna be happy on. There is no team that he's gonna be like ultimately happy on outside of
He's not
maybe
gonna be
LA.
the five.
So
Like, you're LeBron James. This is not another player going to, like, it's not another older player going to a team and just trying to ride out into the sunset. This is LeBron. I think he was averaging 20 and 8 last season at 41 years old. Like, this is the dude that needs to be
21-7.
21 and 7. He needs to be celebrated as that type of player. Where he could go to San Antonio, but no, the Tobias Harris thing, like y'all said, that kind of messes
that
that
would have
up.
been so special to me. Oh my
I
god.
lost bread on that.
Oh
he
my
could go to Houston.
gosh.
He could
I
go
ain't
to
gonna lie.
Houston.
Yeah.
He could
So
go to Houston.
so your pick is Houston. Yeah.
He could go to Houston, and
Denver.
if I had to,
Denver.
So Denver has a need for LeBron. That would work
He's
a
not
lot.
gonna go there, but that would be fire.
That would be fire.
What's
And
the starting five?
Jamal Murray.
Peyton
I don't
Watson,
even know who that.
LeBron.
Yes. Aaron Gordon
Aaron
and
Gordon
Jokic.
and Jokic.
Yo,
Yeah,
that's nasty.
yeah.
that's super nasty.
They
I like that a
putting
lot.
D, they shooting trays, they getting
Yep.
they getting in the on the break.
They're gonna
Like,
play the right way.
they playing the right way.
Yeah.
And they got two
5-6
supercomputers.
passes.
Two
Yeah.
supercomputers out there in Jokic and LeBron.
I don't
Like,
see
He
Bron
can't do
going to
that, though.
Denver, I don't see Bron going to Denver.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now this is like a question of where would his ego allow him to go, and not in a disrespectful way, but like, like, I'm LeBron James. I can't see myself on this team. So, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't think he has that problem.
List.
I don't think he got that problem.
You don't think so? An ego problem?
I don't think he got that.
Expound upon that, because I think Jarrell was alluding to that earlier too.
I think LeBron will go to the Knicks if he wanted.
And I think it's possible.
I think he would go to the Knicks. I think LeBron don't think how we
sit
think.
down though.
Huh?
Say that again.
Who do you sit down?
Where?
Bridges.
Josh Hart.
Bro, they just got rid of
Josh Hart.
Yeah.
Josh
You
Hart.
said Josh Hart.
And they just got rid of Mitch. Like, he got minutes. You can find him. 25 is all you need.
Yeah.
But the question is
crazy.
who's starting?
Hey, I can tell you who the start lineup is.
That James in New York, orange and blue, is gonna feed families.
Man.
Oh my, yo,
for sure, for sure. They gonna feed families in Ghana, like families all over the world gonna be eating.
Yo,
it's gonna be stupid.
Families in Ghana is insane.
It's gonna be insane.
That would get nasty. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's gonna be crazy, bro. But I don't know.
What's the starting five? Does Bridges go to the bench?
No, Hart goes to the bench.
Hart goes to the bench.
Call it out.
Brunson,
Bridges, OG.
Bridges, OG, LeBron,
LBJ,
and Cat.
Hey, they hooping.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, me, they hooping.
Gosh.
But I don't know. Does he do it? Does LeBron do it?
If we didn't win, he probably
would have did it.
Do that.
No cap, yeah. Because you know he's not that type, dog. First of all, he got so much smoke around the league from his history of playing that there's like 4 or 5 teams that should automatically be eliminated from contention to get him. The Warriors, you can't do it. It's too much smoke in your storybook. Right. The Spurs, he couldn't have did it because, bro, they almost did it to you 3 times.
Yeah.
Word to Ray Allen, it was almost 3 times. It was twice though.
Yep.
The Warriors did it to him 3 times. Too much smoke there. He could go to Detroit because it's reverse smoke. He took their heart. He could go to Boston because he took their heart. But then you got
he would never go to Boston. But yeah, go ahead.
I'm just saying though, it's
possible. You're trying to find a list of teams that he would actually go to.
What is it? And then you go back to sentimental value, and it's Miami, it's Cleveland. And then, he been on these interviews talking about how he want to play with Curry, so they keep giving those top 3. But I'm thinking whoever said is Bron, he don't think like us, I'm with you. That's why I chose San Antonio. Like, I think he is ring chasing, Ma. I think he's not saying that when he says he wants to be happy. He's only happy winning, bro.
Yeah, you're not going to lose it. You're not going to go sit on losing bench. Like,
to be happy, bro. Yes. No. So like.
Yes.
So then he's coming to the Knicks if that's the case.
So it's 3 teams that he can go to be happy, win, and be worth him playing for free almost because he's a billionaire. $5 million not even going. That's Bronny money. I think those 3 teams are Miami. Still, I know y'all think that's ugly, but Giannis takes so much pressure off of him having to do stuff. I think it's that team they could win too with LeBron. I think it's what
lineup? Give me just a random lineup with Miami. Just give me a random lineup.
I would put Bron at the 1 and start him at point guard.
Okay.
So I'm going guard. He ain't guarding no point though.
No, but it doesn't matter.
They don't. Go ahead, Low. Finish, Low.
Right. So I'm going Bron. I'm going Wig. If they get Duncan Robinson, I would start him over Tim Hardaway Jr. But if they don't, I go Tim Hardaway Jr., Bam, and Giannis.
That's still nasty to me.
I understand.
Your starting point guard situation is going to be tough because your starting point guard is 42.
So see, I don't.
You're talking about LeBron.
No, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. So
it don't matter, bro. Like age is age. It's like you're gonna go
21-7 though.
He can run
21-7. 21-7 didn't come at the 1. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like he's gonna, but
it would have came easier at the 1.
He's playing on a team with Giannis, so he's not like he's gonna have the ball in his hands. Like he could just play the 1 through like title alone. Like
he's guaranteed 20 points this year because he's going to a winning team. So he's gonna be
with how that team is. Like you might say on the roster he played in the 1 tonight, but he's not gonna guard the 1. You gonna go let Wig or Hardaway go guard him, and
right?
He's the person between him and Duncan. You go you hide LeBron. I wouldn't hide Duncan. I'd
hide Bron. Yeah.
I'd hide Bron, and then you got, but just he can play hard when he need to, and you got Giannis and Bam behind him. Like I ain't gonna lie, like it's just offensively that could get very very ugly in the worst way possible.
You said ugly, but okay. And so my last team, just to fill out my 3, is OKC. Nobody's paying attention to it, and it will happen. They let go of Wiggins. They let go of Isaiah Joe. They have experience by way of winning, but not by way of tenure. And I think if you want a tenure play and a winning experience play, you get Bron on a vet minimum, and Bron tells Shea, bro, what do you need me for? You know what I'm saying? He goes in that locker room humbly and says, yo, y'all got it. Y'all got something I wish I had. Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? I had it for a very small time in Miami. What do y'all need from me? Bro, you line up, you go Shea, you go Lou Dort or AJ Mitchell, either one. I'm probably going AJ Mitchell. Forget the six-man stuff. Let's get to it now. Bron, Hartenstein, and Chet. No, my fault. I go Shea, J-Dub, Bron, Chet, Hartenstein. I go Shea.
What turned up?
Yo.
Hey, bro. He yelled in the headphones.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. They winning if they get that lineup.
Hey, that's a nasty looking jersey. I'm just gonna tell you that right now.
I don't see Bron going to Oklahoma.
Hey,
that's a nasty looking jersey.
Hey, we talking about we talking about LeBron being happy.
He's happy. He's happy.
Listen. Have you been to OKC before?
I have, and it's so trash.
He's not gonna be happy out there.
It's so trash.
That's where
I got this shirt from, but it's so trash.
He's not gonna be happy at OKC. That one's out the window. He's not gonna be happy.
My fault. I got hyped because I've never that lineup sounds like the Monstars.
It does sound good, but living wise, he ain't gonna be happy there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, LeBron could very well end up in Golden State.
I think
he could very well end up there. He does not care what we think. He does not care.
That's the truth. He doesn't care. He doesn't care.
He does what he wants.
And not for nothing, that was the only team prepping for his move, legitly.
Bro, he does not care. He does what he wants. He does.
That's a nasty looking jersey. That's all I'm gonna keep saying. Like it's just
that's the nastiest jersey there is.
A LeBron James
number 6,
Golden State Warriors jersey,
number 6 too, because Draymond's 23.
Draymond coming up off of that jersey.
No.
Nah.
Yeah, if I'm Draymond, I don't care if you LeBron. I'm not giving you 23.
Because you got 2 numbers. I don't.
We're talking about ego. Draymond isn't coming off that. Draymond not coming off that.
I gave up $5-6 million already. I'm not coming off my numbers.
I took 23 from Mitch Richmond back in 80 something. Like I'm not giving 23 to nobody. No. Like this is my number. This is gonna be going in the rafters with my name on it, brother. I went 4 over here. I'm not giving you this. Like you crazy.
That's facts.
He don't have to.
And I beat you. I beat you for the 4. Like,
this is my This is my number.
Bugging out. I wish you would.
And that's why he's not going over there. Because the moment Draymond gets a little too tipsy, type of talk is coming out, and you ain't punching Bron. Bron about to square up with him.
You gonna be out the league.
You're done,
out the league. You got out the country. You in Morocco now, Draymond Green. Getting the fresh hairline in Morocco.
Nah, in Ghana, like you said earlier.
Yeah, you're in Ghana now.
Yeah,
you're in Ghana All-Star.
You're a Ghana.
Yeah, facts.
You're a Ghana in Ghana.
Me. Hey, so just to be clear, let's go around the horn real quick. Cam, where does LeBron land before it's official? Let's get your final pick.
Ooh, I'm gonna say Cleveland.
All right, Maul, who you got?
He said Cleveland. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Let's go Golden State.
Okay. Nucci the Bo the business. Who you got?
I'm gonna go Warriors.
Safe choices. And who you got?
The Knicks.
Yeah, he's just saying anything.
I'm not saying anything.
No, y'all.
It makes a lot of sense. Because if you want to win, and if you want to play in a big city,
if you want attention,
if you want the storyline, and you shunned us in 2010. You know what I'm saying? Like it's and he's story oriented. That makes sense.
And that's how he get his money back too.
Bro, listen. That is one of the markets he hasn't gone and lived in. And think about it like this: that is his gift back to the league.
100%.
I say less. I'm gonna sell out MSG for 82. I mean for however many 40 games. I'm gonna sell out MSG. And every other building. Come on, bro.
Like America's gross national product would rise by 5 points if LeBron James was to sign to the New York Knicks. He could generate enough income
to
first
raise jersey, bro.
Yeah, it would be absolutely insane.
The only thing that sucks, and it could happen, is if he's the reason why y'all don't run it back. But anyway, I go Knicks too, bro. At this point, I'm going Knicks because it's gonna be a team that's not the 3 that's on the on the books that they keep showing. So I'm going with the Knicks too. All right, let's close it out with this. Let's not take too long, but Kawhi Leonard went back to the crib, bro. He was at the Blue Jays game.
That ain't his crib. That ain't his crib.
That's his country.
His country, yeah. They asked if he asked, yo, does the key still work? How y'all feeling about that, man? And also, did he waste his time leaving them in the first place?
Yes, he wasted his time. If that's what you was going to do in LA, you 1000% wasted your time.
Wait.
Nah.
He was getting paid.
Yeah.
He was getting paid.
That
He
trade
wasn't
money.
time.
That trade money. You wasn't
thank
gonna
you,
get that trade money nowhere else.
thank you for saying that, because that's why Kawhi Leonard is frustrating.
Yeah,
You kind of have to look at him in that particular, like we would think about basketball moves and what's right for from a basketball perspective, and he don't really care about basketball as much as he care about getting paid. I will take my hat off to him. I've never seen a professional athlete move like Kawhi Leonard moves. That man, outside of LeBron, like he might be like second all time and get everything I want
No,
type
James Harden.
career.
He is James Harden with rings.
Yeah.
That's why he's definitely number two. You know what I'm saying? Like he really know how to move and shake. So as far as him going with the Raptors, it's another parallel move. I don't know exactly what this does for Toronto. I mean, you pair him. You lost Bi. Like if you would have kept Bi somehow and managed to keep Bi, Scotty Barnes, and add Kawhi, you might have something. But I don't know. Like, what does this do for Toronto ultimately in the Eastern Conference? Like, who does the Toronto Raptors beat now with Kawhi Leonard on the team?
Boston, Philly, and everybody but y'all, they could beat, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it definitely puts them in the hunt. Top 4 for sure.
I like
how Miami build their roster. I think that might be a tough one for them too.
No, for sure. Yeah, it depends for sure, but it's a battle though.
Yeah, they can see Miami right now. It's constructed though.
100% they could.
And see what's
Miami.
up.
They need more shooting too, though.
They do. They do.
Garrett is all right. I mean, Quickly's hurt all the time.
All the time. You gotta get. I don't know what you do with him, but
if you get off, if somehow Sam Merrill has to leave Cleveland, the Raptors is where he should go.
Yeah,
that would be good.
Yeah,
that'd be a good fit. Nice, low cost, high reward
kind
of situation.
And he get it off the mud, off the
really
muscle.
Do. Yeah, he do 100%. I think that does. I get, like you said, that might have made them more competitive for sure than they were last year. But again, these are moves that we don't know exactly what the roster is going to look like in October. This might not even be a move for this year. This might be for next year. You know what I mean? Like where they'll make some more roster changes and really round the thing out and still end up getting beat in the second round.
Got you. What you think?
With Kawhi?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it puts them right there in the mix with everybody else. Top 4 for sure. Right now, presently constructed, they need another piece or two for the bench, and they could do something. They went 7 games with Cleveland, and Cleveland they didn't prove much to be much. You know what I mean? So I think with Kawhi, that definitely puts them in the mix for sure.
For sure. What you got, Mo?
In the words of my little brother Jay Stunt, who cares? Who cares? Just no. Who cares?
He's mad annoying, bro.
Yeah, he is. But who cares, man? This is nothing, man.
He's counterproductive to a podcast. We can't talk about that one. Who cares about that roster?
Man, yes,
we do. The podcast needs to talk about it.
When we all understand when Jarrell says who cares, like it means this equals nothing. Like it looks good, like oh yeah, Kawhi moved, but come playoff time, Kawhi's gonna be hurt.
Right. Wow.
Kawhi's gonna be sitting down.
Look at you.
After Christmas, he's gonna be hurt. And not hurt in a real way, hurt more so in a I'm trying to get this other endorsement off the ground type thing, and I need time to make that happen.
Yeah, I need that bread.
In his name.
You said what?
Also,
put a tree in his name.
Special to me.
Words, more trees, Canadian trees,
maple joints,
maple leaves,
maple joints. But yeah, man, Kawhi's special, man. But I don't see nothing happening with this one. I think when Kawhi's playing, oh yeah, he's him. But
but with this move and all the others that's been happening, though,
it's not.
No, the East itself is back.
Yeah,
100%.
That's true.
For sure.
That's true.
If these games, this matchup right here, I would pay on Patreon. So I'm just saying, the East is back.
Hey, I like it too. Cam, what you think?
I feel like where he can get that bag. Clippers weren't gonna pay him. You know what he wanted, and Toronto was like, "Sure, we'll welcome you back."
Yeah.
You asked, do I think he's wasting it? He wasted his time. I'm gonna say, yeah. I mean, they were trying to give the man equity in the team.
Oh my God,
son! Like
the NBA's biggest
stayed, bro. Imagine if he stayed. Like,
yeah. They would have won another championship for sure, at least one more. And then you put the entire country of Canada. That's the thing that I didn't. You have the whole when they played the Golden State Warriors, they were showing like portions of the country that were like outside, like in Toronto, but it was happening in Quebec, Montreal, Vancouver.
Yeah.
Like everybody was tuned. You had the whole country on tilt. Like it's a completely different energy, and I don't all the way. But that's because he's a different type of dude. You know what I mean? He just thought about things on a different level, and he just didn't see the bigger picture. But yeah, I'm sorry to cut you off, Kid, but again, he wasted his time.
Yeah, I think he's gonna kill, but I don't see them winning no championship unless they make moves to move the needle. Shout out to our boy Colin.
Yes, sir.
I'm not from the city. You know, he's
a
bro. But I don't see them beating, like you said, Philly, the Knicks, Miami. Who else? Them three are got to be the front runners to start. So we're gonna see. It's been a great offseason though so far.
Yeah, man.
Fire.
Amazing first day.
It's clear, y'all, from the way the season went, the playoffs went, the finals went to the offseason. Like the NBA is back, bro. Like for us, we always gonna be locked in, so we ain't going nowhere. But for like the casuals that left because it was boring and whatever, they're back. They
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Rachel's tuned in. I'm sure y'all significant others know what's up. Like it's lit right now.
Everybody watching.
Yeah, so that's what's up. Looking forward to what moves are made. Bron is on the bubble. We'll see where he goes. Interesting to see where, you know, some of these other free agents land, some of these trade pieces, Trey Murphy and some of these other people, but you know, we'll be back in a few days to kind of review that. We'll wait on Bron and Bron to decide the next time we pod. But nah, for sure. Hey yo, Cam, appreciate you for pulling up, bro. Taking the time to join the pod with your boys, man.
100%.
Yes, sir. Great addition. This was fun, bro. Anytime, Lo.
You know it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, y'all. Y'all hold it down, man. How's the low?
Yes, sir. Later, y'all.
Later.
Get high and low, get your dough back. Get high and low, get your dough back. Ain't selling no meat, it's a whole pack. And young and I give you the whole pack for real.